Playdate.
Playdate.
Do you Uber Eats Birdie a jacket?
I didn't Uber Eats it. I Postmates it, actually. Thank you very much.
Your Postmates a dog jacket?
You can Postmate anything. That's what I'm telling you. A lot of people out here, they're on DoorDash. They're on Uber Eats.
Or you think Postmates has more options?
Postmates knows no bounds. Uber Eats, you're boxed into food.
Wait, isn't Uber Eats and Postmates the same company?
But that's why I'm saying, why would you ever use Uber Eats? I have Postmates for in the event it gets cold out and my dog doesn't have a jacket. 25 minutes. There was one at our doorstep with a plush toy and a pig ear and I believe some sort of hoof.
Now, I want to be very clear. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
The jacket.
And so I'm very happy that she has it.
Right.
There's no functional element to it.
I don't know.
It's like 65. It's like 70s today.
It was 50. It was in the 50s. And my thought was, by the time we're done recording today, it's going to be brisk. I don't want her to get like a cold or something. Imagine if a dog got a cold.
Is that a thing? I thought dogs are like tough as nails. Aren't they tough
every
as
time
nails?
Every time we need Andrew to Google, can dogs get cold? Always tinkering with the birdie cam.
He is now. He's licking the camera from behind. He's licking it from behind, and he's. Oh no! He's taking his socks off.
Yeah, I don't know the functional. I will say there's like a lot of flap in the back. Like if it is working, it's only keeping her front part.
Yeah,
warm.
she seems not to mind it though. She likes it, right?
Yeah, she seems to love it.
Dripped.
I will say it has like the hand, like these pockets that are for your hands.
Yeah.
On the back.
You know, the guy invented that was like
he like called all his boys over when he was finishing the last stitch. So clearly functionality.
Or could you imagine you walk in and she's like standing upright with her hands in those pockets? That would be fucking awesome. Guys, for context, there's a dog. I know we never introduced our guests. Birdie's
here again.
La 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 la.
A lot of people were wondering in the last episode, was she a real dog? Because I don't think she moved.
Is that an AI dog?
Is that an AI dog?
Have you ever seen the catchphrase guy, Andrew? He does ones like, "Who put that in the butter?"
I'm just a regular guy.
I'm just a regular guy.
But yeah, we're enjoying it. She hasn't really taken to either of the meat snacks. I'm kind of trying to
Jackson and John.
Wait, I don't get it. Oh.
She's like, they're a couple hunks of meat.
Oh.
There's nothing to get.
No.
Nothing.
She hasn't. So she.
Or who? Will and Liam, so that the audience can get it too.
Nice. Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah.
She lives with my sister, who's a vegan.
Oh.
And
oh God. What is? Oh God.
I know. And so I was like, she's missing out on all these things because my sister was like, she's allergic to chicken. Don't get her chicken stuff.
Is she just saying that because she's vegan?
That's what I thought. And then these both
I started feeding her chicken.
These both, I actually have been giving her chicken and she's been completely fine. She was like, it just upsets her tummy. And I was like, that's not, you don't know that.
She's so cute.
You can't talk to the dog. She's really sweet. But I got her these things and I think that she might just be a vegan dog because she doesn't like either of these meat snacks. She only chews on the plushie toy.
Oh.
And then her food is like, Kara says she's a pescatarian. And I was like, she doesn't know.
She's a tiny baby dog. She's just that.
Right.
If you're a tiny baby dog, you're just a tiny baby dog.
Yeah, you don't have dietary preferences. But she has to, in Kara's defense, has only eaten fish since I've gotten her. And she's had options.
All right, maybe she is. Do you get new shoes?
No, I've had these, but you know what? They've always felt a little skater boy for me. And so I've kind of only worn, they're pretty dirty, right?
No, they don't.
Like, no, on the tops.
Oh.
I've probably only worn these twice. So I don't know what I was doing in them.
Was
the
it
first
were you
time.
Kicking shit?
I was at Hanana's with Sam.
Okay, yeah, Hanana's checks out. It's a pretty dirty bar.
Yeah, I guess as far as floors
Like the
go,
floor.
if there was a floor that could get your shoes dirty in one go.
Yeah, it'd be like what?
Walking to and
I
from
wore
Hanana.
to an emo concert or something.
Yeah, wait, why is there face paint all over my shoes? It's like I only wore them to an emo concert once.
Yeah, there's.
I just kicked that Kiss fan in the face.
Yeah,
one time.
why is my why is this shit all over my lips? All I did was kiss the guy from Kiss or something.
I watched the video. Have you ever seen Gene Simmons from Kiss? Lecturing that kid on Dr. Phil.
No, he's lecturing a kid about Dr. Phil, or he's on Dr. Phil. You watch out for that Dr. Phil.
Yeah. I'm lecturing you on Dr. Phil right now. He was on Dr. Phil, and some kid was, I think the premise was like he wanted to be a rock star, and Dr. Phil did not like that. And so he brought Gene Simmons, an actual rock star, to be like, you'll never make it in this business.
Really?
It was nicer than that, but it was Gene Simmons' whole pitch was like about doing the right thing, and it was a really good sentiment. But then I remembered, I'm like, it's the guy from Kiss. Like I'm nothing against him, but like,
did he have the stuff on?
No,
that would be all time. Like, you got no career, kid. Go get a job.
It was just funny. Like, I'm sure he had his fair share of like debauchery. Yeah. Unless Kiss was like a straight edge band and the look was just all for show.
I'm just now picturing him giving a lecture on Dr. Phil where it's like a TED Talk and he's in the full paint. This is Dr. Phil. Here's how he made it.
What are the kids in the audience is like, what is going on? Yeah. Why is this the TED Talk? We used to do TEDx at our high school.
Really?
Once every 2 years. And there was always...
Would they let you guys do it, or would it just be like...
It was like they'd always let like one of the really smart kids do it. And the kid in our grade that got up there forgot his opener for like...
What do you mean?
Like his, whatever he was going to start his TED Talk with for like 15 seconds. And he was the nicest kid. Ugh. And it was he was already into like Brown. Like his life was good. But this was like going to be the cherry on top. And I can't remember how he got out of it, but he found his groove. But for 15 seconds, I think someone at one point like yelled his name and was like, "You got this," and then he like snapped back into it. Damn. But it was tough to watch.
I never been to TED. I'd love to go.
Only upperclassmen could go. I told you the weed thing. We were on my high school was on CNN for a TED debacle.
Oh, maybe, but I forget it. Everyone's going to be like, how the fuck did Willie forget? Whatever, fuck you.
Did I tell you this, Andrew?
I don't give a fuck.
The Ted Weed thing?
No. Ted Weed sounds like a
Ted Weed
nightmare
dude,
guy.
my buddy, no, that guy sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's like
you're like, dude, everyone's way too high strung. Let's invite Ted Weed over.
Ted Weed. Yeah, he sounds like a chiller. All right,
This guy baked a bunch of pot brownies.
Oh.
Which is like such an delivery method of weed. Like made them himself. And then brought him in, and the plan was like everyone was going to be high for TED. Because it was, if you were junior or senior, you were there all day. And like some of these are pretty boring things for a 17, 18-year-old. And so everyone's high, and they gave a little bite to this other kid and didn't tell him, which is like so messed up at school.
Yeah.
And this kid was like, one of their buddies, whatever, gave him a bite and then told him like right after he ate it, like that was weed. And he was like, what? I don't think he'd ever smoked before, and like kind of had a meltdown. And it's like they found out he was high. And then I think
at TED Talk?
No, they like right before they went. So you're like in class the first half of the day.
Got it.
Or you're in your homeroom or your advisory or whatever, and then you go.
Got it.
And so right as everyone's like migrating down to the thing, they're like, that was weed. And so he went in to the nurse's office and was like freaking out. And the whole thing got busted. Not because of this kid. It was just like that was the first domino to fall. And on like CNN, it was like Maine high school.
Why would that ever be on CNN?
I think it was like probably a slow news day.
It must have been. Yeah.
I think now we're used to like crazy, like this is a historical event happening today. When we were kids, it was kind of like there were some lulls.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That seems like that would be like, unless someone like had like a kid got too high at high school and went to the nurse. CNN breaking news.
I think
jocks bully nerds. Headline. It's like the most stereotypical like.
That's also your worst nightmare as a guy who is high at high school. It's like, oh my God, this is going to be the worst case. It's gonna be
yeah. Football star kisses hottest girl at prom. More at 11.
Hot jock wins.
Yeah, that is like the most
king.
like oh, he accidentally ate the edible. Why does that feel like
I think the TED part was the.
Can you Google TED edible?
Google like
TED edible.
CNN No. Definitely don't Google Ted edible. Google,
I like that.
Actually, let's see if it comes up. Yeah, police I mean, that's the Portland Press Herald, but this was the story. It was on CNN, to my knowledge. Maybe not the website, but
I believe
the
you.
news channel.
Wow.
Yeah. So the guy that was like the
What time of year was it? Can you look on the thing? This
June 2010. No, that's not right.
No, there's no way it was June. December. Yeah, I was gonna say June's like peak season for Maine. This is like first week of December Maine news story.
Yeah.
No one's left their house.
Holiday breaks about to start.
In between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So there was another weed thing at our high school that was also like news. This kid, a freshman on the lacrosse team, found out that like completely outside of school, nothing to do with the lacrosse team, just on their own time, some of the older guys were eating edibles, and he told on all of them to the school. Like, it had nothing.
Could the school like do anything about it?
No, but I think they were not on his side for like telling on them, whatever. He ended up transferring to a private school.
Oh, I think you said that.
Because his life was so miserable after. Because it was like,
snitches get stitches.
Also, we went to a public school, so like half of your teachers are sports coaches. So it was like the lacrosse coach who he told on is like his social studies teacher. Or whatever.
Oh, it was the teachers he told on?
Sorry, told to.
So
he's now like all of our best players took a weed brownie outside of school, not at anything. Like, what are you doing?
I remember having you ever a professor that's like, was like the stoner professor, but in high school. So I guess like a teacher.
There were guys I had my suspicion, but no, it wasn't like they didn't, no ponytails.
We had this like long hair, like textbook stoner math teacher, which was kind of funny. He taught like calculus.
Yeah, that's a cool.
Yeah, it was kind of sick. Like getting high and like solving for E or what was finding.
You're barking up the wrong tree. If you
I stopped taking it.
Question.
I never took math in college, but I did take calculus in high school. Anyway, whatever. I forget his name even. Anyway, he had a guitar in his room. Sometimes he'd like play guitar, and like he had like all these like ZZ Top records, and like it was just so on brand. But I remember one time I'm walking in his class, and I accidentally bumped his guitar, and it like fell over. And like the chill stoner professor out of nowhere goes, "You fucking idiot! You fuck! What the fuck?" And I went like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And he's like, "It's fine. Just go sit down." And I was like, oh my god, I've awakened like a side of him that like does not come out.
He's been pushing it down. Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Yeah, he's like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot? I've never been yelled at like that in my life.
He immediately goes back to like the performative side. He like kicks his feet up on his desk. He's like, it's cool, man.
It's all right.
It's cool.
It's all right. Hey,
grab a chair in front.
They trying to make life a square. I look at it like a rhombus.
I love a good ponytail professor. That's when you're like, we're gonna have some. We're gonna go on an academic journey this year.
Yeah, and he was 8 feet tall, and he had fingernails long as the Mississippi, and he wore, what did he wear?
Green gloves,
big green top hat. Close though.
We had a did you ever have one where like, if you could get them to talk about their life, didn't have to do class.
That's what you're doing.
Yes,
you would like trick them into.
He was aware that we were doing it. Like, it wasn't like he wasn't a dumb guy. We weren't getting one over on him. It was just like you had to give him an interesting enough like lob for him to grab it.
Yep.
And he was in the Gulf War, but he was also like a very kind of chill guy. So there were these two different types of stories you could get where it was like fun growing up in Canada, or like my friend, he told us this once unprompted. We were like waiting for a class to start, and I kind of walked in like halfway through him telling it, so I didn't really get the beginning, but he goes, yeah, he fell out of the helicopter and his feet landed in the mud and they snapped forward, so his legs were a right angle going the wrong way. And we were like, what?
But he could still walk? It was just like his knees flipped.
No, he was telling this about one of his like wartime buddies.
Okay, got it.
And we were like, oh my God, what have you seen?
That sounds horrible. That's like worst case. Like, there's a few things where it's like, all right, I'm good.
I think if I'm remembering correctly, it was like one of those drills where the helicopter is like 30 feet above the ground.
In combat?
Again, don't remember all the context, but he was always talking about how they would like slide down those ropes.
Yeah.
And so I think the guy just like might have been early in training.
He's just slipping rope.
He slipped rope.
What's the worst that's ever happened? The guy's slipping a little rope. Fuck. I'm trying to think of like a crazy story.
I had a math teacher that was in the Marines.
Saved by the Bell.
And he would tell us all his like war stories and stuff. And he was like, yeah, man, one time we had this RPG. He was like, it was the first time I've ever seen someone evaporate.
Oh,
and I go,
God.
Oh, I'm 13. Like, now I'm going to think about this for the rest of my life.
Wait, so he's saying he hit a guy square with an RPG? That is horrible.
And he was like, he just evaporated. He was like, the only thing left were his shoes.
Nothing left but his shoes?
But his shoes.
He fought in like the cartoon war.
Yeah, what?
It's like just legs.
Wait, is that real?
There's like a shadow outline of like his figure on the floor.
only thing left were his shoes?
That's what he said.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. The shoes would go way before bones.
Dude, he fought in the cartoon war.
Cartoon war. What? He got the thing he got hit by went.
He goes. His last words were, "Guys, you're gonna want to see this."
He's right behind me.
Is that forgive me, I'm not super well read on like war logistics. Is it common for the RPG to hit the guy directly? Isn't it usually like they just kind of hit? Yeah, like they go for like an area
tank or like a
yeah like that. If you were sending your son off to war, the worst case scenarios, he gets hit directly by the RPG.
Maybe that's better than like suffering. Like worse would be like you fall off a bridge when you're crossing a river and you get dangled by your feet and no one noticed, so you just have to dangle there until you like so much blood rushes your head you die.
Oh.
And your arm's cut off.
Oh my God, that reminds me. I had perhaps my highest Google of all time, and I had it's
like we look it up. It's like 1,507,000.
I was sitting there, and it was usually like I'll see stuff I Googled the next day and be like, oh my God, that was pretty high. This was the first one where like in the second I Googled it, I was like, that might be the highest one. It was I had watched Pirates of the Caribbean earlier that week, and you know in this opening when Jack Sparrow's coming in and he sees the pirates like hung from that rock, and it's like just the skeletons, and it says like pirates be warned. I was like, would a skeleton stay together? Oh my God, sorry. This is a horrible story, but this is what prompted it. I was watching Malcolm in the Middle, and
I thought you were watching Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know. I had watched Pirates of the Caribbean earlier in the week.
Okay.
This connects. And there's a scene where they find an old janitor's office that has been abandoned, and the janitor is still propped up, but it's just his skeleton, but he's still wearing a hat and he's still wearing his clothes and his boots.
Got it.
And I was trying to figure out if a guy died sitting up, wouldn't his skeleton like crumble or would it stay together? And so I Googled like would skeletons.
Well, I think that's a valid question.
Mm-hmm. The way I Googled it, I was worried it was like gonna like flag like the FBI, because it was like, would skeletons stay sitting up if left to decompose without any external factors? And then I Googled it for Pirates of the Caribbean, and it says if under the right conditions, it could do that because the tendons are like the last thing to go.
Really?
So it could hold it.
But they'd all have to be in like the right stage of decomposition.
It would like a lot of things would have to go your way, but you could get it. You could get a skeleton to be sitting perfectly up still wearing his hat.
That's kind of awesome. Should we try it?
Yeah, I'm down.
Who should we do it on?
I'll just stay in this chair.
Perfect.
And we'll just see
how long
it goes.
we can go.
Yeah.
And we'll just keep doing pods until you can't talk. And then we'll have like Binder sit on your lap.
Wait, but he still can't
Binder
move.
sit
I think
on
he has to die. Like
yeah, but he can still talk, right?
No, because then it's like all moving.
Okay, yeah, you can't talk. We'll just have Binder sit on your lap.
Have you ever been at those those science museums where it shows like a human nervous system, or the one where like they like cut the body up into like a bunch of phases and they like pull it out so you like see what everything looks like. I always thought those were models. Some of those are people who donated their body to science.
All right. Can I ask you a question that perfectly intersects binder and science?
Please.
What color is your science binder?
Oh man,
Ready? Science. The color of binder that you would use for science is 3, 2, 1. Green.
Is what I thought would make sense. I don't remember if that was right though.
Okay. What about social studies, history? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Blue.
Blue.
Ooh.
It's definitely
I think
blue.
science might have been orange. All I know is math was red.
Wait.
Math was red.
We're doing a game. Okay. English. 3, 2, 1.
Blue.
Yellow. No. History is blue because of the ocean. It's most.
I think you're like geography.
Most of the globe.
It's true, 75%. Dude, you know what's weird? When we were in Japan, did you see like their maps?
Their ocean. No.
So like, you know how our map is like fixated on the US, and so you can see like most of the continents. When Japan is in the center, if you didn't know what was on the other side, it just looks like all ocean. So
Wait,
like they were there and you could see like a little bit of China and Russia and like some of the other Asian countries, but it's like their map is mostly ocean, which
Look
I
at
thought was
world
fun.
maps in Japan. Wouldn't the left side of it be mostly land?
Yes. So yeah, not like
Where were you looking at maps?
Yeah, I guess maybe it was a specific one in the part of the airport that I was looking at. But it was like Japan was like way zoomed in, and then it was just mostly ocean. I thought that was cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I guess a world map always shows the world.
Oh,
Dude.
it was no world. It was like a map of Japan. Yeah.
When I was playing Jeopardy on Monday, sorry,
Like watching along?
watching.
Yeah, I was on Jeopardy.
When I was watching Jeopardy,
Yeah.
I was on fucking fire. They asked a question about who created the map.
Wait, ask it to me.
It was like this
Magellan.
No, that was what Jacob said too. I got it correct. It was you'll get it once I tell you the full question. It was like this person created a map where the proportions of all the countries are the same size or something according to that.
Galileo.
Mercator, because it's a Mercator projection.
Oh, I didn't know.
Isn't that cool? And then this was embarrassing. There was one category that was just called ice cream.
Yeah.
And
And you nailed it. You got all five.
Dude,
Bro's big back went crazy.
I got every single
You went 5
question,
for
and
5.
Jacob and I just looked at each other, and I was like, that is so embarrassing.
That's awesome.
And then so the lady in the show
Yeah.
that got them all correct was like also kind of chubby. So it was like she ran the gauntlet and the other two people didn't get them, and I got them all correct at home, and Jacob and I were just sitting there like, I can't be a good sign.
Damn. What were the questions like for ice cream?
It was like this Dutch sounding. One of the questions was like ice.
Haagen-Dazs?
Yeah, the answer was it was like this Dutch sounding company was actually founded in the Bronx or wherever.
Wait,
it was
doesn't a
founded.
Haagen-Dazs not mean anything?
I don't know.
I think
That's a good
Haagen-Dazs is
question.
just like a made up thing.
And then there was a question about mochi, and that's like my favorite type of ice cream. There was
We should have gotten some in Japan.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No meaning.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Is it so the spelling is just like how we would think something
It was designed to sound Danish, evoke old world craftsmanship, and it suggests preen. Yeah, I'll just sit back on this one.
Yeah, it's kind of like it reminds me of like why if you were going to start like a car company or any company, I've always wondered like why wouldn't you make it just sound super fancy and
That's it.
like when new companies come out, we always try to make them look modern. I would try and pretend it was like a 300-year-old luxury good company.
My dad, the company that he worked for like the last 10 years of his career, was called Burns and Wilcox. And it's founded by a family of guys with the last name like Kaufman.
Right.
They just wanted it to sound like because like in insurance, like London is like the hub and like where it all started. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Burns and Wilcox. And I was like, they kind of nailed
I'd
it.
be like, I'd trust those guys. Those guys have been in business for 1,000 years.
It sounds like it.
They insured Noah's Ark.
Noah's career arc. Noah's Ark was crazy. First he's on the boat, then there's like a crazy flood.
Noah's character arc.
Yeah.
I had a sketch idea for Noah's Ark,
Hit me.
which is like all the animals are in pairs, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And like, so one animal is hanging out with another, and they're like, "Oh, who do you think you're gonna partner up with?" And she's like, "I don't know. I hope someone hot." And like her pair comes, he's like, nice jawline, chiseled, like great looking animal or whatever. They go off together, and she's like, "Oh, I hope my partner's hot." And it ends up being like this super creepy guy, and he ends up being like a real pervert. And she tries to see biologically if she can like mate with another animal.
Literally any other mammal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a giraffe. She's like a scorpion, and she's trying to hook up with a giraffe. She's trying to get that.
You're on my tail. Ow.
Imagine like a half scorpion, half giraffe.
Oh my God, that'd be a nightmare.
A disaster. Oh, now I'm getting all worked up just thinking about it. All right. Hypothetical.
Yep.
Fight to the death.
Okay.
100 scorpions or 1 giraffe.
Oh man, that's a good question. I don't know if they even have
And
enough.
they haven't hooked up or anything.
I don't know if they even have enough poison to. Like, can a scorpion kill a human? Yeah, right.
I don't know.
One scorpion bite.
Can one
we're
scorpion bite
probably
kill one human bite?
We're probably 1/30th the size of a giraffe, I would guess.
30th?
100th?
What?
10th? I don't know. Were you saying bigger or smaller?
30th? 30th?
It's like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a
One
good jump.
100th the size of a giraffe? I think 10.
Okay, all right.
Tops.
All right. I was like, I feel like
I think it
30
might
is
be
kind
like
of a good
6.
30 is kind of a good jumping
Wait.
off point. You asked me.
No, 30 is way too big. Okay, can you look up how big is a
No, because wait. Before he Googles this, are we going? I was going like mass.
Yeah. How much is weight?
but yeah, maybe that is the best. The air, like volume,
Yeah, yeah.
because that takes all like muscle
giraffe
and bone
volume.
Google how many gallons.
It's like
how many gallons is a giraffe? Okay, a giraffe's physical volume estimated as a cylinder for space planning is
141 meters cubed. Okay, can I say human volume? Average human volume?
meters cubed.
Wait, leave this up because we're gonna forget it. Yeah, what did I say?
141 meters cubed. So human volume meters cubed. Dude, I might be
Liters?
right on the money.
Wait, what?
0.066 meters cubed. So what's 141 divided by 0.066?
Wait, that's like a ton. That's like 300.
That's what I'm saying. I
A
think,
giraffe is 300 times as big as a human. There's no way.
well, let's do our
Look
way.
up human next to giraffe.
Let's do our way and see if we would be able to figure this out without.
There's no way. 2,000.
Yeah, it's not true.
a giraffe is 2,000 times. Wait, it's 0.066, not 0.66?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no fucking. A giraffe is 2,000 times the size of a human.
Google human next to giraffe. I think
What if it really is 2,000 times as big? We've never seen it
I
next
think
to
we're off by
If this, we're definitely off.
Go look at that first one. Look at that first one.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, that's
it's like 4.
that's like a really big guy and a really small giraffe.
You don't know that.
I know that's a big guy. I can tell by
You
looking.
can't tell it's a small giraffe, though. You don't know shit about giraffes. I don't either.
The hell, man.
What-
You can't. That's a
Okay,
big,
can you look up
That's a baby giraffe.
giraffe weight? Is that fair?
Yeah. Or like just
They're
Google.
made of this-
Maybe we just Google how many times bigger is a giraffe than a human?
Yeah. How did that other math come out so wrong?
Okay. 15 to 20 times heavier.
15 to 20 times heavier? Google giraffe weight. Oh. No way.
Yeah, they're 20 feet tall. That's crazy.
They weigh 15. Can you Google giraffe weight? I don't trust this shit. After that data spit out earlier.
I know.
Yeah, that is insane, though.
26,
Okay, 12. Yeah.
2,600 pounds. So like even the fattest man, they're
Google fattest man there, heaviest man ever.
yeah. Maybe there's a 2,600 pound man. 1,400 pounds. Okay, so they're
There was a 1,400
and what was the go back to the
So there is a man that was bigger than a giraffe.
go back to the giraffe weight thing. No, a female adult's still. No,
it
you're
says
right.
down at the
Between
bottom.
1,200. Yeah.
So a small female giraffe
Is smaller
than the
biggest
heaviest man on Earth.
All right.
That's a fun fact.
I can wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
That's a good one to put in your back pocket for a rainy day. Like, if I ever go back to college and there's like an icebreaker, like, did you guys ever? They're like,
Here's a fun fact.
2 truths and a lie.
Yeah, two truths and a
two
lie, and one's just like a fact.
One lie about yourself, one truth about yourself, and then your other truth is just a thing that's true.
About giraffe.
Did you guys know that the smallest female giraffe is smaller than the biggest human of all time? And they'd be like, join my fraternity.
Well, does that count like a baby?
No.
I'm assuming that's
Female,
adult.
yeah, adult female. Baby giraffes can be like little. Baby giraffes can be like birdie size.
No. She perked up her eyes, went,
She's like, I can be a giraffe.
she's like, what the hell? My neck ain't long. This is my impression of Birdie. Man, my neck ain't that long. Right? Isn't that what she sounds like?
Inside every mixed breed dog, there's a
Man,
Def
around here
Jam
they just call that a
comic.
breed dog.
trying to get out.
You saying join my fraternity cracked me up, but I was also curious, like, do you think there was like one moment when you were rushing a fraternity they were like, we gotta have this guy?
Not to toot my own horn.
Hit me.
So
You chugged a huge beer.
no, that may have helped. Well, so for clarity, we couldn't rush until the second semester.
Right.
So I already knew most of the guys in each one.
Okay.
A lot of people wouldn't go talk to the ones that were perceived as like less cool. But I had heard there was this, you were called a unicorn if you could get every fraternity to give you a bid. So I went around during the one where you could choose where you could go. Most people just go to like 1 or 2 or 3. And I went to every one so that I could get a bid from everyone. And then that ended up being nice because later down the line, I was still friends with those guys and they thought I was a nice guy.
Oh, no,
Does
that
that
makes
work?
sense. Yeah.
So did you get the unicorn?
Wait,
I
what
was
was
a
the thing,
unicorn.
though? I thought you said you had like one to Andrew's question.
Oh. Was there one moment?
Yeah, that you were like, welcome to the NFL moment.
What was my welcome to SA? What was your welcome to
the SAE moment? No, not that actually. 'Cause that means like once you're already in
It
it.
was like the two pop.
I think I was just very very excited to party freshman year.
Do you want to hear about my welcome to Shovelhead moment? We're in the Shovelhead auditions, and they said, all right, you have a minute to come up with a character and then do it. I didn't know that was part of the audition. And I said, oh, shit. And then I did the pirate who gets really seasick.
Oh yeah, you told me this.
Yeah. He's like, arg, we set sail in the morning. I'll stay here by the docks, and ye take the boat and come back with the treasure, and I'll just hang here for this one.
I'll watch the sloop.
I'll watch the make sure everything's good here, and ye go and do the pirating, and maybe I'll join you for the next one. All right. It's pretty good. Huh?
That was really good. I'm kind of surprised you didn't have a character like preloaded already. I feel
I
like
didn't know
most of those
anything
guys-
about the audition process, so I didn't know that was like a.
Yeah, but I just feel like people that have like passion for comedy, like a lot of people are like, if I ever audition for SNL, I would do this character.
Yeah, but I didn't ever think about doing comedy until I got into comedy groups in college.
Oh, really?
Kind of, yeah.
Why'd you join them then?
Because I was like, oh, I got back from the campaign I worked on. I was like, that was so stressful. I want to just like try something fun.
Okay.
So then I just started.
Were you making
Goofing.
sketches before you did that?
Okay, so actually for Shovelhead, I had started making sketches. But when I got into the first thing I came back to BC in January of 2021 or something. 2021. And I was like, I want to just do something fun. And so I applied to this satire newspaper. And I got in.
Nice.
And then once I got into that, I was like, oh, someone else thinks I'm funny. And then I started posting on videos because I had been validated by my admission. Fun fact, when I got into the New England Classic, I showed up to the first meeting with a huge hickey.
So they were
And
like,
I sat way in the back and didn't say anything. And later I was like, was it weird when I showed up with the huge hickey in the first day? I was like, nobody noticed that you had a huge hickey. We just were like, this guy seemed really personable in the interview process and is now like totally shutting down.
He's now the fucking man for some reason. He's
No, like the opposite. Like I was
I
like,
know.
oh, like too cool.
Too cool
Yeah,
for
yeah.
school.
No, I remember being like mortified.
He showed up in aviators with a huge hickey, and then he did a line of coke and left.
Send me the minutes.
He thinks he took on kind of a Hunter S. Thompson personality after we admitted
put a cigarette out on the chairman's forehead and said, "Send me the minutes. I don't have time for this shit." Oh, I was dying yesterday. We had a meeting, and I was like, "Sorry, I missed a little bit there. Like anything important?" And Lucas was like, "Oh, ask Rusty. I think he has the minutes." And I was thinking about it. Rusty be like in one of our fucking bullshit meetings,
diligently taking minutes. That was another weird thing about fraternities. It's like during chapter, there is a guy who takes minutes.
Yeah.
And so he has to write down things that like would never be referenced. It's kind of just like offhand jokes or like I don't think I asked for the minutes one time in any position that I held.
Yeah, I think we should have like a stenographer around when we're hanging out.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, when you're at your house, there's someone with like the court machine?
I made a sketch like that one time.
Hit me.
I forget it. I just know that was the premise.
That would be nice. Like you wake up after a big night out.
Yeah.
And you're like, what were you talking about last night? And there's like an old woman with like a...
Oh my God, let me see that ass of yours. Jack, go to bed. You're drunk. Will, oh my God, I don't care. Let me just take a peek. Jack, go to bed. You're drunk. Will, oh my God, that's not what I would have thought it looked like. Jack, that's not me. That's the TV. Will, oh my God, let me see that ass of yours. Jack, go to bed. Stop humping the TV. Is that something? Courtroom stenographer after a night out.
She looks nothing like your crew. Like she looks like a court stenographer.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, yeah, she has like a mole on her face and like the big glasses.
If a night out, that's like a good,
checking the minutes from when you blacked out.
Yeah, that would be. I feel like that would be a good cool guys online sketch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jack puking viciously. Oh my God, good Lord, please. If you just please let me feel better, I'll never drink again.
Yeah.
How many times have you made that deal with the Lord?
I made the deal with the devil.
You ever made that deal, Andrew?
What deal?
Like you ever been throwing up and like you're like praying, like if you make me feel better,
I'll start going to church again.
I'll just like to God much.
I rarely finish the sentence, but it's like, I'll do it. I'll do anything.
I'll do anything.
Yeah.
I'm a big like if I make that crosswalk, good things will happen. Or like if I get home without stepping on the crack, good things will happen. But I never have said in my head what the good thing will be. It's just like an unspoken like.
I've had a thing where it's like if I don't get up and grab 3 ketchup packets right now, like my whole family will die.
What?
You've never had that?
No.
What?
What kind of family do you have?
How bad do they like ketchup? How dry are their French fries?
Wait,
The French fries are so dry, little dot.
Andrew, grab the 3 ketchup packets.
If I don't get my family this ketchup, they'll die. Or we find out
their French fries.
Andrew's family's like diabetic and they need the ketchup.
I totally thought that's what you were talking about. I thought this was like kind of a universal thing.
I don't like believe no, mine are always positive. Like I would, we had this doormat, like right at the end of the stairs. So there was like a front door right at the bottom of the stairs, and there was a mat to dry your shoes off.
Okay.
I don't know why I feel like I need to explain what a doormat.
No, I'm getting the picture now.
But I had to step on it twice, so it was boom boom on the way up. I couldn't go one.
It feels like the same thing to me.
Yeah, no, I have weird things in the bathroom. I have all these things I have to do in the bathroom.
Like, dude, I have to wipe after I shit.
I have to wipe after I shit. I have to piss after I
But yours are all like
pull
positive.
my penis out. No, mine's like I have to wash my hands. I have to get the handle of the water fountain perfectly aligned in the middle. Then I have to drink water after the bathroom. Not necessarily out of the bathroom sink, but like I have to acquire it in the immediate Has to be the next thing I do is drink a sip of water.
Okay.
And then I have to lock the door right. I don't know. Sometimes I have to get. One time Lauren like caught me just like flipping the light switch back and forth trying to get it right, which means nothing. You know what? I found out I read Tim Howard's autobiography once. The goalie. He had I almost said Asperger's, but Tourette's.
Oh.
He has Tourette's. And one of the things was like every game, like the equipment manager would come and like give him a pair of goalie gloves, and he'd be like, nope, not these ones. And the guy would just like cycle through like 10 pairs of goalie gloves until he was like, yep, these are the ones.
Wait, what does that have to do with Tourette's?
That's like people, the way that
like
people think of Tourette's is like just like saying fuck shit. Yeah, but
yeah.
That's just like one way that it can manifest. It's just like sort of a different neurological. It's like an OCD thing.
Can you have internal
Yeah, that sounds like
Tourette's?
OCD.
Probably.
Or that's just...
I don't know enough to die. I know that what he has is diagnosed as Tourette's, but it doesn't manifest in like saying shit fuck. It's like,
Yeah, that sounds a little bit more like OCD. We watched a video in my psychology class about OCD, and it was like this girl that couldn't stop washing her hands, and
Oh, she like bled them dry.
yeah, like the skin was completely like off of her hands, and it was like scary to watch because it was like she would constantly wash her hands, walk back in, wash her hands, walk out, and you're like, oh, this is like real OCD.
I think I have the opposite of that.
sometimes poopy ass hand. Sometimes my
Will-
girlfriend is like Thomas Edison when we're driving, talking about how she want to make a light.
Wait, what was I just... Oh, Tim Howard, I also... Some Bauer or like some... Whatever pad company he was working with at the time dropped him because they would send him like truckloads of pads. And he would be like, these are all wrong.
Pads.
Like goalie pads.
Tim Howard is a soccer goalie.
Or not Tim Howard.
Thomas.
Tim Thomas.
Got it.
Damn, that's kind of a weird... I made like a misstep of like which
When
goalie
you
I
were
was
saying,
talking
you're
about.
like Tim Howard too.
Oh,
That's if you run the tape on that.
Tim-
that makes sense.
Tim Thomas was very particular about his pads. And so they said like at one point he had no sponsor because he
'Cause
didn't
he was
like any of their
too-
pads. So he would have like Vaughn gloves and like Bauer pads, and yeah, it was weird.
Did he win a Stanley Cup?
Yeah.
But did he get benched for Tuukka Rask during the run?
I believe they like changed off.
Got it.
But didn't he say something wrong?
Tim Thomas.
Sorry, who's Tim Thomas?
He was the
Bruins
Bruins goalie.
Okay.
Say something.
Google like Tim Thomas like controversy.
Yeah.
He said something bad, if I'm remembering correctly. People were not happy.
He refused to meet Obama. And doesn't like gays.
What do you guys think about the new TikTok? Because I kind of wish that China would still steal my data.
What's
so my
different
For You
about
page.
TikTok?
The For You page just sucks.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's been money.
Really?
I guarantee you it will.
Mine has been the exact same.
My mom just texted me, hey, my parents are coming this weekend. Hey, we're going to try to get tickets to Jimmy Kimmel while we're there. That's kind of, I've always wondered about, have you ever done that?
Go to Jimmy Kimmel.
Not
Kimmel?
specifically Jimmy Kimmel, but like any of the things that we could do while we're not.
I've
even, like
tried.
Jeopardy or something.
I've tried. It's so hard
Jeopardy's
to get
out
tickets.
here?
Yeah.
You ever seen Ken Jennings when he was a contestant?
Yeah.
They're like,
Ho.
yeah, they're like, this like long-handled gardening tool also means someone with loose morals. And Ken's like, what is a hoe? And they're like, we were actually looking for rake.
Yeah.
Great.
It definitely wasn't loose moral. It was like something that
Oh, okay.
My feed is going actually really well still. Look, it's a geese and then a tunnel and then a geese and then a sports and then.
Oh, Willie,
See?
mine seems to be in order. It's the Pats beating the Seahawks. I think we're good.
Did you read the comments on the pod today?
No.
Everyone's like, does Rusty not understand sports fandom?
Yeah, so obviously I understand that. I think maybe this was just the crew I grew up with.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of my buddies would agree, like, if our teams are out of it, and maybe that was just because, like, we were winning all the time, that it wasn't the end of the world, but, like, if we were out of it and your team was in it, I would be I would want you to be happy.
If it was your rival team, you think your Red Sox fans at home would say if the Red Sox are out of it and your buddy's a Yankees fan?
No, I think that's probably the one. But like Celtic, I guess, yeah, that's the
Lakers.
That's our only like real rival in sports. I guess like
But the only reason the Patriots don't have one is because they were so dominant. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's why. Why I'm probably having a hard time wrapping my head.
It's
around.
fine, dude. I get it. The Jets are fucking horrible. This is a nonsense conversation here. My team's so fucking obsolete. It doesn't matter. We're never gonna be good for the next 500 years.
What do you think it is? An ownership thing, or just like?
I mean, our owner literally has the funniest penis joke name of all, Woody Johnson. So I don't think that's the problem.
You know, Sam Darnold's grandfather was named Dick Hammer.
It's fucking awesome. That's fucking
awesome. Dude, that's cash.
Yeah, that's fucking money.
I know.
Does it really bum you as a Jets fan when you see like a player's career take off the moment they leave your team?
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it at this point. Sam Darnold. I mean, we can't find a fucking stable quarterback. Meanwhile, I mean, Geno Smith is now a little old, but like he was really good like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is now great. Those were both our quarterbacks.
I think that would make
was Geno good in Seattle?
Yeah, like 2 years ago he had a really
I also
good
think
year.
it's like it's just easier to be good when you're at a good organization.
100%. But there's also players that have I don't know.
I'm sad he wasn't good on the Jets. I have always been a big Sam Darnold guy, so I'm glad he's been doing well these last couple of years.
Yeah, I don't even fucking care. I will say tomorrow night, Jack and I and our respective lady friends are going to the Spotify Best New Artist Grammys party.
Ooh. That's
and
big.
they say like there'll be performances from the Best New Artist nominees. And I'm assuming that doesn't mean all of them. I don't know.
I think it does mean all of them.
How do you know?
Because I've like seen videos from the party in years past, yeah.
Because I looked at the list and like Olivia Dean's on there, which like I would love, and like Lauren would lose her mind. And I looked at the list and I said, I guarantee we only get Alex Warren. Like that just feels like the most.
Wait,
Whoa.
I didn't recognize any of the people on the invitation they sent, but obviously if
No, they didn't put it on the invitation.
Oh, I bet
that
you.
makes sense.
I
It
bet
was
you
like
Somber.
DJ.
Addison Rae.
Damn,
That's the rare
Somber would be
huge.
cool.
Leon
I
Thomas.
don't like Somber, but I don't have a reason.
Back to Friends is good. Well,
I like that song. I just
maybe
don't-
you didn't like.
I don't like his vibe.
Did you see his? Yeah, there are.
He's like looks like cringe to me.
There's something. Well, he did. There was something where I think he was trying to come up with his like, "Where's my Sally tonight?" thing.
Yeah.
And his thing was like he'd have a fan come up on stage, and they would like. I'm gonna butcher this, but it was something like they'd talk about like a toxic ex or something. Andrew, you'd know.
He would have them call their toxic
They'd have them
ex.
call their ex, and this girl came up and was like, "Me and my boyfriend just broke up," and he called this guy and was like, "Fuck you," and then like the crowd was like, "Fuck you," and then he was like, "She cheated on me."
I don't know any. None of that is why I don't
Yeah.
like him. I just don't. Something about
Yours
him.
is a purely vibes
This is
thing.
I'm totally aware that there's no basis for this. Just not rocking with him.
What
Alex Warren also feel that I kind of hate his music. I do hate his music.
I feel like there's one I like, but I think there's only
Ordinary.
one.
Taking me out of the ordinary.
So that's like I like that in the same way I liked Imagine Dragons.
That's
when it happened where I'm like, first time, I'm like, I get this is gonna be a big thing, but am I listening to it in the car? No.
Yeah, I don't like it. Olivia Dean though is cool. Addison Rae would be fun. Speaking of Addison Rae,
Love
look
Addison.
who's pre-gaming.
Oh,
look what
yeah.
I'm drinking right now.
We found a little
Ooh.
And the
stat.
cards, I'm a nice, I'm a nanny. So did all my dinners in the banny.
Leon Thomas. Did you guys ever watch Victorious?
That's him?
Yeah,
That's
that's
Andre
him.
from
That's Andre.
Victorious? They're doing a Victorious reboot. Dude, I always thought Victorious was
Oh, Lowly Young, that'd be cool.
who's that?
And I'm so messy.
Oh yeah.
And I'm so messy
Damn, there are a
now.
lot of so what's the criteria to be a new artist?
It's really funny because sometimes it's like I think Noah Khan got it last year, but like Six Season was like his like fourth album.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
Yeah.
or he was nominated. I don't think he won it.
So
but
it's like
yeah.
once do you think there's like a certain amount of notoriety you have to reach or like
Yeah, I think
it's
you
just
have
like
to
if you
like.
blew up that year.
Yeah,
could
basically.
you get it? Like let's say you were like kind of known this year and you weren't nominated. and then you blow up even more next year, does that count, you think?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like that, like, you know, like Noah Khan had like, "'Cause it hurts when you hurt somebody." You know that song?
That does sound familiar.
'Cause it hurts when you hurt somebody.
Yeah, that was from like one of his original albums, right?
Yeah, that was like, he was like pretty famous.
I didn't know him back then, but
I did.
yeah, I mean, it's
'Cause it
definitely the year you
hurts.
like blow up.
Wait, didn't we just meet someone and we were talking about Noah Khan and they were like, or they asked where I was from and I said Cape Elizabeth and they said Noah Khan has a song called Cape Elizabeth.
He's an EP called it, like yeah.
Huh.
That's like his best work. You know,
He's
the song
from Maine.
Yeah.
It's on an EP called Cape Elizabeth.
So he was stomping her. I've always wondered that because
he had never bent when he wrote the EP.
I was about to
but
say,
his
how do you
girlfriend's
even
family-
like visit Cape Elizabeth? There's nothing to like.
Crescent Beach State Park?
Oh yeah. Crescent's right by Phil's house.
That's like he references it because the Crescent Beach State Park and he has like a lyric about it.
It would Cape Elizabeth would be a very weird place to visit.
Yes.
Because it's only
No, his girlfriend's
People's
or
houses.
his wife's family's from there or lives there or something.
yeah. I mean, there's one
they stay
old
kinda-
army base that you could go to, I guess. Like
I'm
Fort
at the
Williams, but
old
everything
army
else
base
of,
and I'm driving past.
is that in his
Rusty's
song?
house? No.
It's Cape Elizabeth is almost exclusively people's homes.
Yeah.
There's very little public
It is a sick name though.
land. Cape Elizabeth.
Yeah, or maybe it was the Lobster Shack.
The Lobster Shack's goated. You know, I learned how to play Mafia at the Lobster Shack.
Really?
Waiting for a table.
How do you play Mafia at the Lobster Shack?
Yeah, it does sound like a tee up to a joke.
Yeah.
Wait, what was I just gonna say to you about?
He did the shack.
He did the Lobster Shack.
He did the shack. It was a
Lobster Shack.
it was a port
Do-
yard.
If KATSEYE performs, you guys got to
What's
get a video.
KATSEYE?
KATSEYE is that girl group that was on there, right there.
Is it like K-pop?
Yeah,
Nice.
basically. But like, I don't think.
Wait, what do you mean? Are they Korean or are they not?
No, like I think only like a few of them are Korean, but they were started by like a K-pop like group. Like they were from that Netflix.
Oh, they were like made in the
documentary.
lab. They're like 1D.
There's a Netflix documentary called Dream Academy that basically they like form like a girl supergroup, which is what they are. They take like the
love
5-6
to be in
best
a girl
girls with
supergroup.
chemistry.
I feel like I feel like I've heard of the Marias. Girl super. I would love to be in a girl super group. Can I go pee and then we'll
I have to
map
pee
it?
and grab a DC. Willie, what's your guilty pleasure drink?
I have two: Frog or Pinnacle vodka.
And what's your go-to drink for different occasions?
Frog or the neck of a frog or Pinnacle vodka.
And Willie, just quickly for me, rate your bartending skills.
11 out of 10. I'm going to tell you something. Can I tell you something? I love Pinnacle vodka.
Me too, dude.
It is, so not just any Pinnacle vodka, this whipped vodka.
That one's goated.
It is like if they made a vodka that is whipped and is perfect.
It's
Right?
great vodka at a great price.
Oh, yeah. Did we mention that? It's also at a great price.
And let me tell you, it's 100% distilled from cane sugar.
Yep.
And even better than the first two of those things, made right here in the US of A.
Made in the USA. It was made in the USA. My new favorite drink is Pinnacle vodka and Frog. Combines all my interests.
So guys, next time you're stocking the bar, grab some Pinnacle whipped vodka. It is great vodka at a great price, and don't skimp on that Frog because that's really going to make the drink. It ties it all together. Find Pinnacle vodka near you and see why smooth doesn't have to be expensive. Guys, please drink responsibly. You must be 21 plus.
I got a secret to tell you. My wallet is no longer functional. Without divulging too much, because you got to watch Japan Month to find out what happened, my wallet has become obsolete. And thank God I had this old leathery piece of crap anyway, and Ridge Wallet stepped right in where it left off. This is like if the future made a wallet. It's sleek, it's comfortable, it's still got like a cool pattern. Like I like this one where it still kind of has the old-timey look.
Yep.
It's got a money clip. I obviously have no money, but if I did, I would have $1,000 million clipped right in there. Can hold 100 cards, I think 12 cards plus cash. And it's aluminum, titanium, carbon fiber, lifetime warranty. There's over 100,000 5-star reviews, and if you lose your wallet, they have an AirTag attachment, so you'll always know exactly where it is before panic mode sets in. And again, not to spoil Japan month, that would have helped.
It's like a wallet for spies.
Yes.
It's like if James Bond retired and got in the wallet business.
Yep.
For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off Ridge by using code Playdate at checkout. Just head to ridge.com and use code Playdate, and you're all set after you purchase. They will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Let's get back into the episode. All right, we're back.
Roadmap?
Let's roadmap it up. We're doing a full episode today.
Jam-packed with
BT
fun
dubs.
for all families. Did we tell Andrew that?
No.
I'm always ready.
You're always ready?
I'm always
Hashtag
ready.
always
Go.
tired. Are we still listening more of these? Like, are these forms still on the... Okay, cool.
We have a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitch followed by our pitches. Then we're going to do Am I the Asshole?
And if you want to submit any of those, it's in the link in our bio? Question mark, Andrew?
Sorry.
If they want to submit them, it's in the link in our bio?
Yeah, it's in the highlights on Instagram,
It's in the highlights.
and then it's also in the YouTube and Spotify description.
Nice.
W.
Can we do confessionals? Do you have any?
No, I don't.
Let's do that for next month.
You want?
We should
February.
do a form for confessionals so that we have a bank.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to do This Guy Rocks, followed by Teach Me Something, and then Willie and I are going to do rom-coms that don't exist, followed by celebrity scandals that do not exist.
Yep. All right. You want to hear... Or we do their pitches first? Or our pitches first? I forget. Okay. Give me a pitch, Andrew.
All right.
Make it stink.
Ever been to one of your favorite artists' concerts, and it's clear that the people way up in the front row in the pit aren't as big of a fan as you? They don't know the words to half the songs, they don't seem interested, and it's clear that they have those seats simply because they can afford to pay for them. I'm posing a concert ticket model where your level of being a fan gets you access to tickets closer to the front. If you're one of the top 0.1% of listeners to them on Spotify or in their top 100 fans on Spotify Wrapped, you should gain access to be able to purchase those front row / pit tickets over anyone else. Sam.
I love it.
If I'm being honest, I think the way that people like gatekeep artists is sometimes really annoying. I would want this for myself, but if I'm just being objective, I think about it this way: the people that are up at the front, because they're going to become big fans. You're giving them the opportunity. You know what I mean? So you already know how good this person is. You can enjoy it.
Yep. Also, just to play devil's advocate,
Yes.
because I do actually like this pitch. I think this would be a fun, like, maybe 10% of their tour stops are like the diehard fan shows, and then the rest, it's going to be hard to turn down that bag because those seats up front are very expensive, and now the artist is going to make less money.
Also, there's like people, like I saw like the girl who was like Taylor Swift's #1 listener of last year, because Spotify did like a ranking this year.
It's awesome.
Everyone was just saying like apparently she just like sleeps with it running. Like people would start doing like dumb shit
Right.
to get tickets.
You'd have like 5 laptops going.
Yeah, and it's just like that's not the point. I think concert tickets should just be cheaper across the board.
Yeah. Oh, that you brought up a good point. There would be the same guys that use like bots to buy the Ticketmaster tickets like before humans can like click that fast.
Yeah.
Would just set up farms with Spotify accounts
Yeah.
listening to the most popular artists in the world so that they could get those tickets for cheap and then just resell them anyway.
Maybe that's a win for Spotify. Maybe they should be promoting this. They get so many
Spotify's like,
streams.
all right, everyone just started nonstop. I will say though, you know how I got those tickets to Tyler Childers right in the front? Like Flan's friend was sick, so she couldn't go to these.
Yeah.
And I love Tyler, Flan loves Tyler, whatever. I wouldn't have been up there because I'm not going to pay that much money. The person next to me was a Real Housewife with her husband, and they
which one?
okay, Flan told me It's the blonde one, and her husband is from Houston, if that helps you out at all.
All right. B&H.
And they did not, they seemed to kind of just be there because it was like a flex.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like they were super into singing.
Yeah. I'm also maybe the wrong person to ask because I don't like being up at the front because I have to pee.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a GA show at least. So
When I was up there.
I think where your head's at is right here. And I think we're being a little, for guys that typically put the minimal amount of thinking, we are picking this to shreds. What is he Googling it?
I was just saying which housewife it was.
Is that her?
I think so, yeah. On the left.
On the left? Whitney Rose.
Maybe. Or no, I think it was Leanne Rhymes, actually. That sounds
Leanne Rhymes? With what?
Leanne Rhymes.
I believe it was that one.
Oh, Leanne
I didn't get a
Rhymes.
great look at her.
I felt like it would drive the viewers nuts, being like,
Well, they can figure it
It's
out.
this
They're like the
housewife.
best
Yeah, they'll
sleuths on the
know.
internet.
They'll know.
Wait, what was I going to say? Yeah.
I was gonna say it is when you're up front, it is kind of embarrassing. Like every time I got up to do something,
Yeah.
when you're the only person standing up, I was like, oh my god, 10,000 people are like, sit the fuck down right now. All right, should we pitch each other?
Yeah, I got a good one.
All right, hit me, Willie.
Okay, mine is a burger that hurts. No, that's not it. Wait. Oh, all right. Sports, low stakes sporting events where you get to coach and on your TV. So this is like, I think they tried this, like the fan controlled football thing that our coworker Johnny was involved with. This would be like, you could turn on like a random channel on like YouTube or something, and it's like it's like a basketball game, 2 5v5 teams, and you get in there with your buddy and you guys get to coaching like
Against each other?
against each other, and they all have
It's like video games for real guys.
they all have earpieces in.
Love
So
it.
then you're like, pass it to 5 up top, and now cut, 3 cut, find him, boom, bucket.
That's actually sick. And it's like video games, the most realistic video game
But
it could be.
it's just like 5 like average Joes, and they just wait around until someone joins in and controls them.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought you were gonna say something else. Sports that I don't remember. All right. What's the worst thing about vaping?
It makes you nauseous.
it doesn't look as cool as cigarettes.
There are kids doing it. Kids shouldn't be vape. Kids are starting to vape early and often, and then when they get to adulthood, they've already developed this habit before the decision-making part of their brain has developed.
Yep.
Vitamin vapes. It's a vape that is just essential vitamins. There's no nicotine. There's no chemicals. It's just vape. So we turn it into like a chore that their mom makes them do. And so they start to associate vaping with like my mom makes me take a multivitamin before I go to school. So vaping's like not cool anymore because it's like a thing that your mom wants you to do.
I think this exists. Can you do vitamins vape? Oh, I'm pretty sure this
Is there the part where like your mom makes you do it before school?
No.
Okay.
So that's where your ingenuity comes in. Yeah.
Okay, exists.
Health vape.
That feels insane.
But I'm going to be honest, no matter what you ever do, kids just want what's bad.
right.
Right? So I think you have to make it bad. I don't think you should make your kid do it every morning before school. I think you should make vitamin vapes illegal and like taboo for kids.
And like sue the fuck out of out of ourselves for marketing them to kids.
Yes. It's like reverse psychiatry.
I remember being on Jules' side.
Yes.
Like when I was a kid and they were like, you know, they're marketing to you. I was like, yeah, fucking keep it coming.
I love their ads.
I
I don't even
fucking
Juul. I just
love
love
those
their
guys.
marketing.
I have a Juul poster on my wall. All right, should we do Am I the Asshole?
Hit me.
Yeah.
Also, hitting that melatonin pack before you go to bed is crazy.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
Like,
unbelievable.
who's hitting the collagen pack? You know?
Bro, baddies.
Yeah.
Baddies are hitting the call. Who's hitting the fucking caffeine? Dude, if you're hitting the caffeine B12 before work, you got some reflection to do.
Bro,
time to call
instead of
the
going
hotline.
outside, just smoking on that vitamin C pen.
Yeah, he just is like glowing.
Or wait, what's the sound? Vitamin C or D?
Oh, instead of going outside,
Yeah.
just hit the vitamin D pad. Yeah,
pen? Yeah.
vitamin C's orange juice.
Okay, instead of drinking orange juice or going outside, you hit the vitamin C D pen.
The vitamin
Instead of
CD
listening to
pen.
music, you just hit the vitamin CD pen.
Oh, then there's just
Can
like
we order these
There's just kiwi.
for like the podcast?
Yeah.
Let's get the. How much is a
That's
12 pack?
Mott's. Yeah.
How much is a 12 pack?
$168
Oof.
is
All
the
right.
big savings pack.
What's our budget for
I don't.
vapes?
I don't want to know the. I don't want to know what the not savings pack is. Guys, picture this. You bet on your favorite player in the big game to score the first touchdown, but his teammate scores instead. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second instead. Willie, tell them how it works.
Just bet on any player to score the first touchdown of the big game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. And if you haven't joined BetMGM yet, use bonus code Playdate and you'll enjoy up to a $1,500 new player offer on your first wager. BetMGM.
Make it legendary.
Let's get back into the episode.
All right. Hit us with a name on the asshole.
Longtime playmate, first time asshole, LOL. So I downloaded Hinge in November, immediately matched with this guy, and we went on 3 dates in the first week.
Jesus Christ.
He wanted to make it official then, but it seemed so fast, so I waited until the next week before agreeing to be exclusive. Long story short, a few weeks go by before I realized we moved too quickly and we weren't all that compatible, so I wanted to break it off, since I didn't see it going anywhere. Complicating this story, though, is in fact that his birthday was mid-December. We had talked about birthday plans, and I even mentioned that I'd plan him a party. But I talked to some friends, and they said it'd be better to break it off than lead him on, especially because a breakup after the birthday might sting even more if he realized I'd given him false hope. I decided to cut things off, and this was 2 days before his birthday. Was that the right thing to do, or am I the asshole for breaking up with him right before his birthday?
I have a couple thoughts.
Yeah, hit me.
I don't think you're an asshole. I think you just put yourself in an insane situation. Going on 3 dates on the first week is like speed running relationship.
I don't think it's that crazy.
Wait, well,
3 dates in the first week of meeting someone seems
is that what it said?
insane.
3 dates in 1 week?
I mean, sometimes if you hit it off, you hit it off.
Yeah,
and you're like,
that's true.
I want to see you
If you hit it
tomorrow.
off, you hit it on.
I wanna see you
I'm
the day
always,
after
I mean,
that.
granted, I've only done the Hinge thing one time, but I felt weird asking her to see each other like more than once a week for like a month.
Really? A month? That feels like too slow. Not too slow. Obviously it worked
I think
out,
we
but-
went like Wednesday date, following Wednesday, and then like from there it was like every day.
I don't know. Obviously mine's a different scenario, but Lauren and I think hung out 3 times in the first week.
Yeah.
I think sometimes like girls lose interest, especially from dating apps. Like if
Yeah.
it's not
Like,
like
you're not like showing.
twice in a week sometimes.
Okay. All right.
I mean-
so
Obviously, no one's going to lose an interest in you, so it's
Right.
sort of
That's true, yeah.
unfair
right.
barometer.
So
I would say you did. The best thing to do is end it when you realize you're going to end it.
totally.
So
I agree. Any longer, especially like the birthday thing, if he realized like, oh my God, because he would realize what you did.
come on, stay. It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
It's for my.
If he realized that you knew you were gonna break up and were like, oh, I'll just like get through his birthday, then he'd think you're like a psychopath.
Yeah. I think you do it when you feel it. Obviously, easier said than done. But
yeah. I
You also
think-
wouldn't want him to look back and be like, oh, she wasn't feeling me even back then, but she like did my birthday out of pity.
right. Yeah. And like also I think maybe where you got a little mixed up is I think the like exclusive thing after like a week and a half seems kind of intense.
yeah, maybe you could have written on the cake, "It's over, bitch." Is that something?
I want to see. I want to hook up with other guys.
I don't think this is working out.
Can you imagine
On
for
a
all
cake?
his friends? He can't read it because there's so many candles, and then he blows it out. He's like, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah, the candles are obstructing the letters. There's so many. How many
They're in college.
Oh, there's so many candles in college.
25.
Oh, is that how candles work?
One for each year of your birthday.
Really?
Are you joking?
And people are famously 25 in college.
Okay, 20. Do you not do that?
I don't think. I feel like I just put like an arbitrary amount of candles in it.
Oh no,
based on like space.
one of each.
Doesn't that feel like way too many?
Well, once you get to like our age, then you switch to the numbers.
Well, my Uncle Bill used to always send us the dollar amount of how many years we turned. And then we figured out 20 was the max. My sister broke the news. It was like, hey guys, 20 is the max for Uncle Bill.
21. Was like, oh, Bill.
Fuck. I wrote a check my ass cannot cash. I owe people money. I need $1.
He lives way longer than he thought. Like his nieces and nephews are like 50.
Yeah.
Like, this sucks.
He's like
Every other
hemorrhaging
week.
money. Yeah.
Can you imagine being on the phone with him and be like, yep, I'm turning 1,000,000 years old today.
1,000,000 years old this year.
It's true.
You know this is my 100,000th birthday, right, Bill?
Funny name for a guy since.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they should call him fuck me.
Shout out Uncle Bill.
Shout out Uncle Bill.
Shout out
I had an
Uncle
Uncle Bill.
Died?
Yeah.
Bummer.
I don't remember him. So.
Weirdly, my Uncle Bill was his.
Or wait, is that what his name was? Am I a horrible? Now I'm like questioning that.
My
rolling
Uncle
with
Bill was married to my Aunt Mary, who died before I was born.
Oh, that's funny.
And he's remarried and has like a whole other family with like his wife of 20 years now.
So do you guys
20,
still
30
see
years.
him? So I didn't
But
mean
he's
funny
like-
that's funny that you.
No.
I meant like that's an interesting predicament.
I was just going to say like to his credit, so baller that like, cause like he's got his whole life now with like his other family.
Yeah.
And they never had kids or anything. They were married for like 3 years before she died. But was like the most religious about sending us cards every birthday and like has been a huge part of our
Sounds like
lives and stuff.
awesome
He's the
guy.
best guy, like one of the best guys I know.
Yeah, that better man than me. I would be like, I can't. Like if
It's just a lot. Yeah.
I can't have 5
it's just-
families.
Yeah.
A man can only have so many. Also,
He's
can
got
I-
so many families.
just
A
realized
man can only have so many families.
Uncle Bill's one of the ones that's still alive. So I'm really hoping he doesn't listen to this.
He probably doesn't. We have to keep that in. That's hysterical.
1,000%. He is married to my biological aunt, but they got divorced, so that's why.
Got it.
But he still comes to so like she'll have Thanksgiving and he's there, and I always thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like they were just like not a good match, I guess, for whatever reason, but he's still like I like that he's also he's like this like sweet old Alabama guy.
Yeah.
And he just is so excited to talk about everyone's life. So it's like, it's not like, oh, fuck, he's here. It's like, oh, my
Yeah.
God, thank God he's still here.
He's a delight.
Yeah. Who is the one that died?
I don't know. Should we go?
You're asking us?
Should we go to some graveyards and start looking?
Just like, all right, Kelly.
I was gonna say, fun fact. I think I maybe mentioned this, but when my aunt died, RFK was at her funeral because they worked together back in the day. Kind of funny.
What'd she do?
She worked for the NRDC, which is like an environmental, like legal nonprofit, and he was there on court-ordered community service because he was like a heroin dealer back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so he does know about vaccines.
Why was he dealing it?
Yeah, so he knows a thing about a shot, about
a needle.
bad shots.
Doesn't that seem like it feels
Yeah,
like they
I guess
would
like
have
he
a
probably
lot
catered to like rich client. I don't know.
He was also doing it. So
Yes.
maybe he just got caught with like a felony amount of it.
Yeah, I don't know what the exact story is, but it's funny because like his kind of background is like environmental stuff, and my parents were always like, "All right, it was court ordered."
Yeah, that'd be like me being like my background is in environmental stuff, and it's just me picking up trash on the side of the
Yeah,
highway. It was court ordered. That's funny.
But yeah,
Hopefully, he didn't speak at the funeral. That would be tough on the kids.
yeah.
Everyone's like, "All right, we get it. We get it. You loved her." Just,
No, but yeah, it was.
you know, my
pretty-
grandpa said he wants me to speak when he dies.
Really?
It is such a large amount of pressure on my.
Nah, you'll do it.
I think I'll nail it, but
You're gonna.
that also feels out of place because he's gonna have so many kids that are still alive that are.
What
all,
if he told like everyone that?
Yeah, we're like, this is a logistical.
It's like showing.
his greatest joke on the way out was giving us like a logistical nightmare to deal
yeah.
with, a tangled headphones level problem to figure out.
Running into other patients in the waiting room and finding out you're not all your favorite dentist's favorite patient. Meeting of the minds in the waiting room.
Yeah. I also just the things I would talk about I don't think would be very interesting to people. Is that?
I mean, I assume you'd talk about his life. I think that.
No, I know. I'm saying like our experiences together I think are probably only really interesting to us.
No, but I think people like. I don't know. I was like at my grandma's funeral this past year. Like, they just had like an open mic part.
Oh,
where it's
nice.
just like if you have a funny story about Grandy,
Yeah.
just go up and tell it. And I thought that was really fun.
That
Because it
is
was fun to
great.
hear other people's stories. Because it's like, I don't know. It's like cliche, but it's like, yep, that's Grandy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Everyone starts snapping.
it's like that's her, all
did
right.
anyone at the Grandy open mic? Did anyone try out any like new Grandy material?
Yeah, I mean, everyone in my family definitely went up with the pressure of like, you got to make them laugh a little. Like that's sort of,
Right.
we definitely have a reputation amongst the family just being
Yeah.
the children of my parents, where we
that's
all,
so funny.
yeah, we
They're
definitely
like, Grandy was so old. And everyone's like, how old is she? It turns into like a crowd work thing.
Yeah,
Oh, man. I've always thought that the funeral speech, whenever I've seen someone do it, it
Yeah.
seems like the best opportunity to nail it. Because people are already
yeah.
so emotional that if you hit them with like some good stuff.
Oh my god, yeah. I can't wait till someone in my family dies and I can just knock a eulogy out of the park.
Isn't that so? I have that. Oh, I
I
actually
didn't
have,
even like saying that.
I have that thought. Are you being serious?
no.
Oh, I have that thought all the time. Not like I can't wait for them to die, but I'm like, when they do, I will like,
Yeah, I mean,
I will do it.
yeah. I think everyone will.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Like,
And
I
you're
would-
gonna have mine. You're gonna say,
a lot of people. One time, Will and I blacked out in New York, and he said I kept telling him, when you die at your funeral, I'm gonna say a lot. Most people run away from life. Will Donnellan runs at it.
Which is a great line.
Is it really?
That's a great line.
I remember waking up and him telling me that and being like, dude, stop.
I don't want to hear about
Yeah.
what I said last
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
I would much rather give obviously I would not much rather be at one, but I think it would be easier to give a funeral speech than like a best man speech.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Have you seen
Well,
the
best
guy?
man, you know, I kind of like, this is one thing, like, you don't have a brother, which is nice, because when you
For
have a
rubbing it in,
brother,
dude.
do you have a brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do, an older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the problem when you have a brother is that a lot of the reason people are friends with you is because they want to be your best man and they have to work for it.
Right.
When you have a brother, no one has to work for that.
Right.
So I feel like I would have better friends if I didn't have a brother, because there'd be more guys that like who are in, if you're like in the hunt, you know, like the playoff graphic, like in the hunt, all those guys would be making playoff pushes, especially around the
Yeah.
time my like a relationship got serious. But like,
That's why everyone's been
yeah, you've been in a long-term relationship now. It's
yeah,
been a couple of
everyone's-
years, right?
everyone's getting-
People are making
yeah.
their playoff pushes.
I knew Harper and Phil were texting me more.
That's why.
Yeah.
You got a brother, no one cares. That being said, I think Scott knows I have a brother.
And he still
And he still feels like
still
a guy.
making the push?
He's a guy who wakes up every day and he says, I want to win a goddamn championship. So I'll give him that.
Well, can you have like, maybe you can create a new position for him. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you can't snub Sam.
Second best man.
But he's obviously not going to be like, he's not a run-of-the-mill groomsman.
I think he's the second best man.
yeah.
Should I do that?
Best man.
Best man and second best man?
Yeah, there's a podium.
Yeah.
I don't, as it stands right now, I would have a hard time picking.
Yeah, I'm glad. I actually, on a real note, I'm kind of glad I guess mine would be pretty obvious.
You don't have to snub a friend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. If I got married today, I think it would like obviously be Scott.
Yeah.
but I don't. But my life could change, and I don't want to have to.
Yeah. What do you think takes precedent? Recency or like length of friendship, or because if you have two best friends from different points in your life, which
Yeah,
takes precedent?
I mean,
At that point, maybe it's like who you think is better for the job.
that's I think a
know what I
legit
mean?
thing. Like they're gonna
'Cause-
plan your bachelor party, right?
I have one out of Phil and Harper. I have one that I think would be much better at the job.
Yeah.
but I think they're like neck and neck. And maybe I'm even a little bit closer with the one who would be worse at the job.
They're going to be dissecting this.
I don't think either of them listen.
Andrew hit him with I say what? It sounds like Birdie.
They don't listen to the podcast?
Do your best friends listen to the podcast?
I think they're my best friends because they don't listen to the podcast.
yeah,
I think
I
that
don't
would
think
be like,
Really? If I had a best friend, I would listen to every episode they did.
I think I guess Ty's one of my best friends out here, and he I think listens like a fair amount, but I also think he just has time he's already on Spotify because he's in like music.
Well, I have friends like at home that'll be like, yeah, listen to it. And it's like, oh, maybe that makes sense because I don't really talk to them. But like sometimes Scott will be like, oh, yeah, I heard that. I'm like, why the fuck would you ever? I see you every day. Why would you ever listen to the podcast?
No,
if he's listening right now, go listen to music or something.
Yeah, T, if you're listening right now, I'm still mad about Game of Thrones. He's seeing a lady in our building.
You mentioned this, yeah.
It's like dorm logistics.
Yeah,
sick,
did they meet in the building?
Yeah, like in the elevator.
Well, that's so cute.
I know I don't want to give too much. I don't know how much he would be comfortable with me talking about. But yeah, it is funny. Like we were all watching TV, and she was like, "All right, I gotta go home," and she just gets in the elevator and goes down 2 floors. It is like
electric.
it feels like hanging out in a dorm.
It's like Lily College again, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of
I've
like
never
Friends.
seen Friends.
It's almost like Friends. Yeah.
Wait, what was his opening line in the elevator?
I don't know. I know that it sounded like they both had talked to someone and been like, oh, that person seems nice, like a mutual friend.
Okay.
And then they just didn't see each other for like 4 months. And then he said he saw her pulling out of the parking garage and like ran down the street. It was like, hey, and like got her number and like set up a date.
That's so cute. Yeah.
She's very nice. She's the only person in our building that I like.
What about the guy right below you?
Dude, speaking of, there's a guy on the 3rd floor now that I think I have beef with.
What floor are you?
5.
Okay.
And so I got in the elevator a couple weeks ago, and this guy gets in. Is very important to note, not wearing headphones. And I go, good morning. And he literally looks at me like if he had a gun, he would shoot me. And I was like, that's weird. Like maybe you just like didn't hear me or something. Yesterday, got in the elevator. I said good morning again. Literally the exact same thing. So either he's deaf or he's a fucking asshole.
Could be deaf.
Could be deaf.
Could be deaf.
Let's assume he's deaf until next week. Throw something at him and see if he reacts.
Deaf. Deaf until proven. Or deaf until proven. What's the opposite of deaf?
Not deaf.
Deaf until proven not deaf.
That kind of comes off the tongue. Rolls off the tongue. All right, let's get
yeah, what the
teach me
fuck are we doing?
something.
Sorry. Are you guys ready for to hear something absolutely awesome?
Yeah,
Are you familiar with ferret legging?
that's so similar to what mine is.
Actually?
Mine is, are you familiar with Ferris wheel? Sorry.
Are you familiar with ferret legging?
No.
Of course.
It is an endurance sport involving keeping live ferrets inside one's trousers. Sounds weird, right?
Yes.
What do you think the record is? It's a time-based thing. It's kind of like it's like the 100 meter, but it's the reverse. It's an endurance feat. What do you think the longest someone has gone in ferret legging, keeping a ferret in their trousers?
An hour?
3 years.
3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're closer by about 3 years. It is 5 hours and 30 minutes.
Do they eat you?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like an endurance thing because you have to like withstand the bites.
They love penis tip. That's like their tri-tip.
That's their tri-tip. Where were we sitting the other day and you were like,
I'll do the 5-star.
I'll do the 5-star tri-tip?
Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds like a wrestling move.
What? Who does this?
Guys, Google like ferret legging world record. Pull up this guy. Yeah,
This
pull
one?
this guy.
Yeah.
5 hours and
Look at that.
26
It's a
minutes.
fit-looking creature.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that
the
brown is
guy.
as well, huh?
That is the guy.
Yes. Let him write down? Well, just according to championship rules, I
my
think.
God, it's going straight.
Well,
Who's
can't
going for
do it.
double?
You can write down at the bottom. I just put them right inside. You can't. No half measures here.
Why is this news? Why was this on
Why
the
don't you come up to the internet,
BBC?
then we can see what's going on, eh?
This is all they had back then.
This was the same day like the
Looking at
Cape
the
Elizabeth
weed,
pot
yeah.
brownie thing
Trying to
happened.
get out. Do the ferrets enjoy this? No, they don't.
Do the ferrets enjoy it? No, they
don't.
don't.
How long can you keep a
This
ferret
is
down
awesome.
your trousers?
How long?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
So
God, the guy's
he
just
seems-
feeding like
How long?
vermin into his
5,023
trousers.
minutes. Son of
This guy seems
All right,
like
wait, pause it.
he's maybe more of a, like, you know how I was saying it's an endurance thing? Or
Yeah.
at least the event I was looking at. He looks like he's a quantity over.
He looks like he loves it.
Yeah, it looks like this is.
He's a perfect.
He doesn't even know the sport exists.
Yeah, he's like what?
he's just,
He's like, you won the world record. He's like, okay.
they're like, you're a ferret legger? And he's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is my job. I think
This is,
this is what I do for money.
I'm retired.
How do you make? Yeah, I'm retired. Yeah.
Why do you think I worked so hard?
You
for
met the guy who invented the Ferris wheel?
No.
Guess his name was
William Ferris.
George Washington Ferris. It's cracking me up. It's like in the
That's so
old days
good.
they were mailing in like, all right, first guy to start the country, George Washington. First guy to start the Ferris wheel, George Washington Ferris. First guy to start peanut butter, George Washington Carver.
Dude, did we, they also like that was the, you know, there's a Vanderbilt named George Washington or what's his name? One of the you know, those 5 families like the Carnegies and Vanderbilts,
Sure.
whatever. They were just because they were like they wanted to have great men, so they were just named. Some of their kids are just named after like presidents. So there's just like a George Washington Vanderbilt, George
I'm gonna have a kid named after president.
Donald Trump Denellen.
Millard Fillmore Denellen.
Oh my God, Andrew! When we were in Japan, we're driving across this bridge, and there's this like pretty big Ferris wheel, and Willie's like, "Oh my God, that's got to be like one of the biggest Ferris wheels in the world." And we kind of have like a good chuckle about it. And then Caleb Googled it, and it was like
I googled it.
Willie Googled it, and it was like the 19th biggest. Like we just passed a top 20 without even noticing.
The number one Ferris wheel in the
Oh.
world. You know where it is?
London,
No. I think we've all seen it.
Santa Monica Pier.
Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
Biggest Ferris wheel in the world. In the fuck, I like can't talk today. All right, you want to do This Guy Rocks? I slacked
Yeah,
mine too.
I did too.
This is an acting challenge.
Go from I love you to I hate you without moving your face. All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna be honest. I cannot pinpoint where it switches from I love you to I hate you. So please let me know if you can.
Here's my thing. I love when I love when a guy bends the prompt.
Yeah.
He's thinking outside the box. He never moved his face.
But
But
you missed the I hate you part.
Oh.
I think he might be hating now.
yeah, now it's hate.
All right, now you can pause it. I can't watch this guy anymore.
Yeah, that is
He moves his body like it's tea the way he moves it, though, for sure.
for sure.
All right, do yours.
Okay, mine is a little bit different today, so just bear with me. Andrew, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately.
Oh my god, I like the look of
So
this.
this is Ronnie Berger, and I just think he's like the king of something. Let's just see what he's up to.
Certainly looks like it. Oh no. Oh, is that it? Oh my god.
So
Where does bro live?
I think that's his castle.
Okay, and those are like his knights.
Those
all
are
over
his
the floor?
knights, and I think like some of the townspeople are in the back.
Speak ever?
I would be absolutely shocked to my core if he hasn't done like a just vile
Wait, look at the
crime.
next one. Yeah.
Oh, there seems to be some sort of update video.
Oh, there's another guy. Is that a knight?
I think that's his squire. So what is fucking happening? What is he? Instagram Reels has shown me that there are like I always think like when I meet you meet someone that you're like, oh, I wouldn't have guessed that we would kind of be on the same page about life.
Yeah.
It has taught me there are guys out there that like literally I think exist on a different plane.
Go to that one on the right there.
Of course, he's a UT fan.
Okay, this I get.
Okay. See? That's what I'm saying. That we got common ground already. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing tonight.
Very enjoyable beverage, more wanted. Man cave, rock star, pop star, gambling tips, family posters, noise guitar, Fender Strat guitar, amp feedback loop. He figured out how hashtags work, but doesn't know about the hashtag part. That's awesome.
All right, that was Ronnie Burger.
I like Ronnie Burger a lot.
I don't.
All right, should we do drafts?
Let's do rom-coms that don't exist.
Yeah. These are more rom-coms that don't exist.
See Me After Class.
Yep.
A man who is married to a college professor wakes up one day in his 20-year-old body in a parallel universe where he's never met his wife. He then, in order to get her to love him again, he enrolls in her college, signs up for one of her classes, and has to try and get her to fall back in love with him.
Love it.
He gets a B-, but there is a lot of effing.
And does she get a D?
She gets a D.
And he gets her A.
Yes.
That's like one of those 2000s movies taglines, you know?
Yeah.
He got a B-, but there's a lot of effing.
Meal deal. A guy and a girl go to the same burger restaurant every single day after work. One guy always gets a burger, and the girl is always there, and she always just gets a side of fries. And they realize they can save money if they get a meal deal. It's cheaper for both of them. So they start going every day after work and splitting a meal deal and sitting separately. And then eventually they start sitting together. And eventually they realize they have to share the drink. And that's how they fall in love.
That one's fantastic.
Thank you. It's about meals.
Miss Swipe. When scrolling on Hinge, a woman sees the man of her dreams. She loves his responses to all the prompts. He's very handsome. He has cool, interesting hobbies. He's the whole package. But after looking at his profile for too long, her phone dies before she can swipe that she likes him. She must then write down everything she remembers and try and find him in real life. And so it's kind of this like cat and mouse game. And then when she finds him, they find out that the same thing happened to him. He saw her profile, and right as he was about to swipe, he dropped his phone and it broke.
In the ocean.
In the ocean.
Mm-hmm. That I love. This reminded me, I actually, one time I was messaging with a girl on Hinge. This is years ago, obviously. It wasn't like this week or something, Lauren.
Like this morning I was
this morning I was, No, like years ago I was messaging with a girl on Hinge and I accidentally clicked like unmatch. But we had been messaging for like enough to where like I knew like several different things about her at this point. And so I like Googled everything I knew about her and like it took a little bit and then I found her Instagram. And then so then I messaged her and I was like, hey, I hope this isn't like, because I didn't really know if I clicked. I was like, I think I clicked unmatch. But then I was like, if I didn't and she like unmatched me, then I'm a stalker. So I was like, hey, I am really sorry if this is wrong, but I think I accidentally unmatched and I was enjoying our conversation. She was like, how the hell did you find me? But yeah, like totally. And then we ended up like exchanging phone
That's so sweet.
But anyway, kind of funny.
Nice.
Never matter, but kind of similar to the plot of yours.
You know, I matched with one of Gavin's really good friends on Hinge one time, and she's around like all the time, and I don't know if she remembers it or not.
Oh.
You should
bring that up in front of Flan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Flan.
Good. Winging it. Two bird watchers meet on an expedition when they accidentally point their binoculars straight into each other's eyes. Better than any bird, and certainly makes the heart flutter.
Love it. Okay. Bee Mine. Two rival beekeepers fight for the coveted Stickiest Honey Award every year at the Beekeeping Grammys. When one of them goes to tamper with the other's honey, he gets stuck in the honey pot, and the other must save him. They then go nuts on each other's bodies.
I love that. Is the award show in Tampa? Like Tampa Bay?
It's in Tampa Bay.
He goes to tamper with his honey.
Birdie's like, what the fuck?
Birdie's like, Birdie's like, man, what y'all talking about?
Birdie's like, I'm a dog.
I'm a dog.
Am I an AI dog?
Love Zone. This is Warzone proximity chat. They're the last two people in a Warzone game, and they start talking to each other, and they fall in love, and they decide to do a Hunger Games style mutual. They're
Suicide.
both like, we're not going to end it. We're going to shoot each other if you don't end the game. And they end up just shooting each other and they can't figure out how to talk to each other ever again. Really sad.
That's
ending.
fantastic.
And was Morty there?
And Morty was there.
No, but Phil
wait, let me check
Dunphy
my notes. Phil Dunphy got confused.
That's all I got.
That's all I have too. Should we do celebrity scandals that don't exist?
Yes.
These are celebrity scandals that don't exist.
When Barack Obama was caught peeing courtside at a Bulls game, he like slipped it down his trouser leg and thought no one would notice, but eventually got onto the court and Derrick Rose slipped and they had to pause the game and he got totally outed.
Love it. When Jennifer Gardner got caught using all her Capital One points to fund a tribe war deep in the Amazon.
I remember that. Which is ironic because you can use your Capital One points on Amazon, but she just got all twisted around, right? When it came out that Matt Damon stuffs butter in his socks to keep his feet slippery.
Brad Pitt in trouble after having a kid the old-fashioned way.
I don't know what that means.
He him and Angelina Jolie only adopt kids from other countries.
Oh.
So he this time they put it in each other's crotches.
Oh. I'll never forget this. When Tom Brady ate the football, they were trying to decide if it was a first down or not, but before they could get the chains out, he ate it. So they had to just give him the benefit of the doubt, and they got the first down.
I love it.
Huge controversy.
Okay, I'm going to say one, but I prepared another one because I don't think we can put this in.
Cool.
But just let me know.
Yep. Just bleep everything he says in the edit. So it sounds like he said something horrifying.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in trouble after saying his own name in the wrong neighborhood.
I think that's fine. I like it.
You know, it worked out next to him.
Did
last
you really?
week. Yeah.
That's got to
Yeah.
be humiliating, right?
For him.
Hey, that's that Nelson shit. Damn, I'm on my Nelson shit.
Do you have more?
No.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Sean Penn caught writing with quill and ink.
That's good.
Dr. Phil in trouble for taking charge of helping man having heart attack when flight attendant asked if there are any doctors on board.
Yep.
Will Smith in trouble after slapping Chris Rock at award show. Lil Wayne exposed for actually being huge this whole time. Danica Patrick kills family of 5 texting and driving. And
I like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the award show. That would be insane.
there was a kid that I was friends with in college. I guess we were still friends, but he literally would not, for years, would not stop making Chris Rock slapping or Will Smith slapping Chris Rock jokes. And it would go in waves of this is so funny, stop doing this. This is so funny, stop doing this.
That reminds me of someone who loves that kind of shit. You know, Jack Martin.
Yeah.
Already, I bet he's gonna eat this shit up.
Hi, you've reached Jack Martin. Go ahead and leave your name and number, and I'll give you a call back as soon as I can. Thank you.
At the tone, please
what?
record your message.
I'll just leave a
When you
message.
finish
Just
recording,
went straight
you
to
may
voice.
hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, dude, I'm sure you're busy, but just wanted to give you a call and let you know. Obviously, kind of a weird situation, but Will Smith just went up on the stage at Oscars, and you don't even want to say it. He slapped Chris Rock. So, yeah, just let me know if you need anything. All right, love you. All right, love you. All right, love you, buddy. Bye. Jack Martin just got Oscared.
so
He's gonna love that shit. He'll just
You sold the beginning of that.
did I? All right, good.
Obviously kind of a weird situation. All right. We love you guys. This has been a really fun episode.
Good. I am so hungry that I was scared coming into this episode. I was like, am I going to be able to think? And I think we had fun.
I think we had a lot of fun.
Did you have fun, Andrew?
I always have a good time with you guys.
Thanks, man. You too. All right,
Imagine
bye.
going to sleep in your jacket like Birdie's is.
Unreal.
All right, love you guys. Peace.